Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel for another video. Today, judging by the title of the video, you can obviously tell that I'm going to be sitting down sharing with you guys my summer homeschooling plans for my kids. I have a few resources here that I like to use through the summer when we are on a break from homeschooling, although do we ever stop learning? No. Do I ever stop teaching? No. It's just a shift away from the sit down and do course book work every day to a little bit different of a time. I, being a year-round homeschooler, do take my longest break of the year during the summer. That wasn't something we always did, but as my kids have gotten older and as they have demanding schedules outside of homeschooling, I have just found that with traveling and wanting to go out in our RV and different things like that, that my longest break of the year, of the homeschooling year, is during the summer. So I am anticipating, and all of this is fluid and can change, but I am anticipating being off of school for about 6 weeks. During that time, we do have an RV trip planned where we're going to be visiting 3 national parks, which I'm so excited about. And so my kids will be learning a ton as we travel to those areas and make incredible memories as a family. So I'm really looking forward to that, as well as we do have a few other trips planned. One of them is like a soccer trip, but we're gonna make it into a family vacation. And so, you know, summertime is just, you know, it's when you travel. We travel a lot. You guys see that, and so we do travel during the off season as well. But for RV and camping and things like that, your options really dwindle during the winter time. I'll just say that. So getting out during the summer is awesome. We're spending 4th of July in one of our favorite places in the mountains with beautiful pine trees and no illegal fireworks, and I'm really looking forward to that. And so yeah, we've got some trips planned, so that is on the docket for summer break. I personally need summer break probably more than my kids do. I am not a homeschool mom who can be rejuvenated in a week's time. Oftentimes when I take a week off of homeschooling, it doesn't really do much for me in the sense of coming back feeling rested and rejuvenated. I need a little bit longer of a time to kind of breathe, decompress, pray, think, analyze, some more, and just have less demands on me for the day. I need a few weeks to really get into rest is basically what I'm telling you. True rest. So I plan to do a lot of pool days, a lot of sleeping in, a lot of what I want to do. And I know that sounds, you know, probably selfish. Not to say that I don't want to homeschool, because you guys know my heart. I love homeschooling my kids. But what I mean by that is my days are dictated by what I need to be doing. That's a better way to say it. What I need to be doing, what my first priority is. So there's not a lot of options for me to, you know, do home projects that I want to do, but I don't have the time to dedicate to it. Or that random trip to IKEA to look at some new organizing things. I love that kind of stuff, and I just don't have the time in my days to do it. By the time I homeschool, work, spend time in the Word, and work out, and cook dinner and keep everybody alive and my house looking like it's not gonna blow up, that's the end of the day for me. So during the summer, those days, you know, if I want to go and maybe have coffee in the middle of the day, I do enjoy having more freedom to do those things, because I'm not feeling like what I really need to be doing is the more important stuff. That's where it's at. Could I take a midday coffee break during a homeschool day? Definitely. But would I enjoy it? Me personally, probably not, because I would know in my head that there was something else I needed to be doing that is more important to me. So in the summer, I don't have that pressure. So then I'm able to just like, So that's kind of like my plans for the summer, you guys. However, I do like to keep a little bit of structure to our days. Like I said, we sleep in, it's less demanding, but we stick with the same kind of routine. I have a few resources here that I will link down below for you guys that I utilize in the summer for my kids, because we do take 6 weeks off, and so I definitely want them to stay engaged. 6 weeks off does not mean be on a screen every day for 3 hours. I do relax the screen policy in our home during the summertime, and I'll probably let them play on their electronics for an hour or something, or watch a show. It does get really, really hot where we live, so they can't be outside, endlessly. So once we've gone outside, done the things we need to do, I'm fine with a little bit of screen time, but I don't want that to be what they're doing all of the time. And we will be in our RV for 3 weeks out of those 6. So naturally, there's no TV there or games. So all that to be said, I have some resources to share with you guys that I will be using in my homeschool. The first of which is available for purchase today, and that is the Summer Learning Bundle. So if you guys are regular viewers and watchers, you know that I share these seasonal educational bundles for you guys. I've printed out everything that I want to do, and look at how many pages there are. This is not even a fourth of it. It's a summer themed educational bundle meant for ages preschool up to the 4th or 5th grade. However, there's a lot of stuff in here that my older kids will enjoy as well. Things that help me be intentional, things that are just fun. And so we are going to be working through the summer bundle all summer. I'll show you guys a few of my favorite things. So I went ahead and printed out a reading log for each of my kids. These come in the summer reading bundle. It says 20 minutes of reading, and then they can fill that in. You could give them a prize at the end. However, I'm going to ask my kids to read that many books. So you could level up and do the same. So those reading logs are in there. There's also an entire unit study on becoming a naturalist and learning about nature. This is similar to the Prairie Co-op that you guys saw me do if you follow on Instagram, so I have that. There's a ton of summer themed writing prompts in here so that your kids, this one is on inventing a new backyard game. There's a summer bucket list printable here that's so cute that I printed out for my kids so they can kind of dream up what they want. There's symmetry, there's multiplication practice, travel word searches. There's an entire road trip themed section, and I want to tell you guys a funny little story. So here's some of the travel section if you're going on any road trips. So this one right here, the state license plates of the USA. So last summer, I shared with you guys the Summer Bundle Volume 1. This is Volume 2 because this is the second one. There was a similar print to this. It didn't look exactly the same. It was a little bit different, but the idea was the same. So my kids had brought these on our RV road trip last summer, and it's basically fill in as many license plates as you find. So my youngest 2 had their clipboards that I made for them to have in the car, because there's a bunch of road trip activities in here too, which I can show you guys in a second, but this is a funny story. And so they had their clipboards, and they're so smart. They were filling them in as we were driving, but they knew that when we got to the RV park, there were going to be tons of license plates. So when we got to the RV park, I made it like a little challenge. Who can find the most? They got their clipboards, my youngest 2, and they were going around like this, writing down people's license plates on their papers. And me and Jake were dying laughing because it looked like they worked for the campground, and people were wondering, am I in trouble? Did I park my RV too far out out in the line, looking at these two coming around, looking at their license plates, writing it down. It was so funny. So anyway, they had a lot of fun with this last year. So that is also in here. I printed out one for all my kids. These are so great for making a clipboard when you're going to be driving. The restaurant roundup, that's a simple one that kids can do to cross out the ones that they see. I printed out one of those. Best vacation moments. It's a little writing prompt here. Some directional practice. Graphing practice for color of cars for younger kids. There's all kinds of coloring in here. There's book lists that go with it. My oldest daughter, who is in high school, she still likes to color. I know, surprise, surprise, and she loved that ice cream one. This is another fun thing that is in the summer bundle. So this photography challenge comes in the bundle. So what I'm gonna do, don't tell my kids, is my kids all have those Instax, Insta film cameras. So for our end of the year homeschool like breakfast that I do, I always get them like a little gift, and I'm gonna get film for each of them so that they can complete the photography challenge. It's just super cute, and I'm gonna love to see their take on things. It's lemonade, summer fruit, ice cream cone, summer rain, picnic, hat, friends, shade, grass, on the table, swimming, summer book. And I just think it'll be so sweet for them to look back at their pictures that basically summarize their summer break with this summer photography challenge. There's also a blank one if your kids wanted to make your own. It's so cute. And then these summer bucket lists right here, these are in every seasonal bundle, but look how cute this one is. It's so summery. I love hanging these up on the side of the refrigerator. All of my kids will make a summer bucket list, and I love seeing the things that they want to do, and it just helps me be intentional with our time off rather than, you know, me trying to plan something for every day. You know, it just gets to be hard. And so I like to see, what do you guys want to do? What do you want to do this summer? And so it's fun for them to fill those in. We've done those every season because there's been one of those in every seasonal bundle, and it's really been a blessing to be more intentional in that season. Also, there's an entire firefly unit. I didn't want to print out everything, but there's a lot of scientific stuff. There's the anatomy of a firefly. There's a craft that goes with it. There's just so much good stuff. So I've got this whole stack printed out and ready to go for our summer break. We're going to work through the summer bundle, which is available today to be purchased. The link will be down below, you guys. You can get it for $25 for 5 days only. The sale ends on Friday. It's never extended. The price doubles once it's not you know, on sale anymore. And so make sure you get it. Also, when I share links like this, you guys, you can bless me by using them. My friend creates them, and I'm just a part of sharing and marketing, you know, sharing it with everyone. We use them in our homeschool. If you want to see things we've done with the previous seasonal bundles, I have a whole 2 highlights dedicated to it on Instagram. So you guys can go to Instagram, which is linked down below, find those highlights, seasonal bundle, and see how we use them. I did a co-op based off of the spring bundle. So this is the summer one. So don't miss out. It's never extended, and I always get messages after the fact, Ashley, I wasn't gonna get it, now I want it, can I get it? No, you can't. It's only available for those 5 days for $25, and that link will be down below. So we're gonna be doing a few sheets of that when the timing is right, when we're on the road trip, when, you know, I'll have them sit down one afternoon when it's really hot, and I'll make a snack and they can fill in their summer bucket list. Just things that will keep us, you know, engaged. The next thing that I have to share with you guys is the summer reading challenge from The Good and the Beautiful. They head to their website right now. They're doing this again. They did this last summer. They are giving away 100,000 free books because The Good and the Beautiful is so passionate about getting good literature into the hands of our kids. So they have Tino and the Typhoon, and that's level 5, and then they have Jade Dragons, and it comes with this summer reading challenge. So last year we did this as well, and I'll link to the Good and the Beautiful summer reading program. If it sells out, it might already. I'm just sharing that we're going to be doing that, but head over there if you want to see it. But basically what I challenged my kids last year was to finish the book that The Good and the Beautiful sent, and they finished it in like 2 days. So then I said, okay, read another one. And then I said, okay, read another one. And so by the end of the summer reading challenge, my son, Landon, my number 3, he read 15 chapter books in our summer break. So I said, you know, what a better way to reward such an avid reader than more books. So I took him to the bookstore and I let him choose 3 or 4 new books out, and that was his prize for completing the reading challenge, because that's how much they love reading. So depending on if your kids enjoy reading or if it's a bit of a struggle, you might challenge them to just finish one book and then give them a prize at the end. Or you can reward a kid who loves to read with new books once they continue to read. It was a fun challenge. So we will be doing the summer reading challenge again from The Good and the Beautiful, and then also using those reading logs that I showed you from the summer bundle. Now the next little bit, this right here is the driver's handbook for my daughter's permit test. Wow. That's happening. So I printed this off so she can start studying it over the summer. We're going to continue that into the fall in our homeschool, but I got it ready for her. So that is on the docket for her on our summer break, is to start familiarizing herself with the laws of the land. And now I have just a few little books. We obviously will not complete these, but I will probably have my kids do a page or 2 per day. I think I got these at Costco last year. We didn't finish them last year, and thankfully they're like 3 and 4, grades 3 and 4. This one is grades 5 through 6, so you can use them for kind of 2 years. So this is the Summer Bridge activity book. I think I got these at Costco. And then this one is Spectrum Math 6. I got this off of Amazon. This only has math in it. So I'll ask them to do a page or 2 in there a day. And then because my older 2 are in high school, I was kind of coming up with nothing as far as like a quick little workbook type thing. But then I actually found a few things that looked promising. So this one I got on Amazon, which I'll link for you guys. It's Algebra 2. And it's traditional algebra, you know, equations and things. It does come with the answer key. So I'll have my kids do a page or 2 here and there, not necessarily every single day, but keeping fresh. And then I also got this one here off of Amazon. This is the Summer Learning Head Start grade 9 to 10. For SAT and NMS QT practice, Foundations for 10th grade, grade 9 practice. So they can both work in this, being that they're both going into 9th and 10th grade. And so it's simple, but I was pleased to find something for their grade age. And then I also found this, the new SAT vocabulary workbook. It has over 700 high frequency words to master. So it's vocabulary words, which is great. And here's like what a page looks like. And it shows you what the words mean, then the activity, and they're broken down into lessons. So I figure they can just kind of read a page or 2 of that, and I'll keep these for next summer. These things that are high school level, they're really not gonna outgrow. I mean, you can always work on Algebra 2 equations. So these ones that I picked up off of Amazon for my older kids, I'll hang on to and will probably utilize next summer. So I'll be using our summer break mostly in the afternoons when it's too hot to go outside. We'll just sit around the table. I'll say, you know, everybody, we're going to work or read for an hour. We'll use our summer bundle. We'll use those. No strict schedule, just keeping everybody engaged and excited about learning. And then the last thing that I have here to show you guys, I actually ordered this from Master Books. This is ACT and college prep course for the Christian student. 50 easy and comprehensive lessons, includes English, math, reading, and science. And so these are lessons to prepare your high schooler to take the ACT test, and it does have the answers in the back. and it goes through different things. So they've got a science, vocabulary, writing section, and I really liked the look of this. It has some good test taking strategies, insight here, and so I just thought that this was good. It also has prayer points in here for your student to pray over, so I thought that that was pretty cool. I got this one off of Master Books. So I just got a good little variety. I'll probably make a basket downstairs with a few pencils and these summer materials, and before anybody watches TV or plays on a screen, they're gonna have to have done something from the basket that day. So that's kind of how I plan to spend our summer: traveling, relaxing, keeping fresh using these books, the summer reading challenge from The Good and the Beautiful, and the summer educational bundle, which you guys can get with that link down below. So I hope you enjoyed hearing my summer homeschool plans. We'll be back at it in August with our full routine, starting a brand new fresh school year. I'll have had time to organize my room, clean out my room, refresh my space, organize my kids' schedules, you know, all the things. And maybe in between, I will get a good tan. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. So I hope you guys enjoyed hearing from me on my summer homeschooling plans. I would love to know what your plans are for the summer. Let me know down below. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I'll get back to you guys. I hope you're doing well. And even if you're not taking a huge summer break, that's okay. We all do things differently, but I just wanted to share my plans with you guys. So I'll see you guys again in my next video really soon. Bye, friends.